So the Humble Bundle for March 2024 is here. As always, this is $12 and you get 8 games in return. All are Steam keys. Now, for anybody new here, because we've had some recent subscribers, I'll just quickly go over what Humble Bundle is, then I'll go into each of the games and break them down. So Humble Bundle is a monthly subscription bundle from Humble Bundle. The Humble is a authorized reseller of keys, so nothing dodgy here, they're officially licensed. And every month they have the special bundle, which is $12 every month, and you get 8 games in return. So unlike some of the other subscription models like Game Pass or other things where you can only play the games if you are subscribed, here you actually just pay and get the games. And you can also pause this subscription if you don't like a month and cancel it anytime. Just nothing, it's just $12, you get 8 games. So I'll quickly go over them and basically tell you if it's worth it or not. In my opinion, compare the prices on Steam and then you can decide if you should get this bundle. Link will be in the description as always. I'm a Humble partner, so I get a small cut for every new person joining the subscription. If you're an old subscriber, then I don't get anything. So let's begin first with Warhammer Age of Sigmar Realms of Ruin. So this is a fairly new game, came out towards the end of last year, November. And this is a RTS action fantasy game set within the Warhammer fantasy setting, not 40k. So this is the Age of Sigmar, that sort of thing. Now, I'm a fan of these RTS style games. I also like Warhammer. I'm mostly into Warhammer 40k, but I don't mind fantasy as well. So this is something that I would like to try at some point. And this Humble choice is probably the best way to get it cheaply because this game is quite expensive on its own. And so far the reviews are not fantastic on Steam either. So it looks pretty good, and it has 3 versions here on Steam. There is the the Realms of Ruin, the base game, which is $60, $2,400 in India. Then we have the deluxe edition, which is $70, $2,800 in India. And then we have the ultimate edition, which is $3,000. Now the ultimate edition is the one you are getting with this Humble choice. So that is good at least. Now so far on Steam, this has seen a 50% sale on the standard version. I'm not sure about the ultimate. Maybe it should have been around the same. Usually it's about the same. So at 50, minimum so far is 30. Now, would I pay 30 for this? No. I would like to try it at some point, like I said, but it's a strategy game. I would like to try it for a lot less than that. 10, maybe 15, that would be my preference. So the Humble choice is a good option because I'm getting it for 12 with 7 other games. So yeah, I know on Steam the reviews are kind of mixed at the moment, 60-61%. So at 70 they become positive. So reading some of the reviews, it says it's a bit boring and stuff like that, but it's hard to tell based on some of the reviews, so we'll have to wait. I just think the price is too much on its own, so Humble is a good option. Next we have Nioh 2. Now this one is a little interesting because there was a bit of a drama, at least for me, last year when they increased the base price, regional price, quite a lot. Like it went from, but not for this one, the first one went up quite a bit. This one also got a bit of a price hike, but not as bad. So it is quite an expensive game. So far we have only seen a 40% sale, and the complete edition here is $50 and $3,500, and according to SteamDB, lowest this has gone is 40% off, so that would be $30. So $30 just for this game. It is a few years old now, from 21, so it's not that old to be fair, it's about 3 years old. And it is now minimum on Steam you'll pay 30. So again, you're getting this as part of the $12 thing. Not bad. The game is a Souls-like game. The first game was quite popular. I have seen some gameplay of the first one. I'm not too familiar with the second one, but I think the difference between the first and second is in the second one you get a customizable protagonist. In the first one you had a named protagonist with a story. Here you can pick your protagonist character. So yeah, reviews are very positive on Steam, about 86-87% on SteamDB, the rating. So it's a pretty good game, looks well optimized, graphically looks pretty good too, and we are getting the complete version, so that is also very good. So both Realms of Ruin and Nioh 2 are the complete or the ultimate versions of the games. The remaining games will be the standard version. So moving on to the third game. Now this is a bit of a controversial one. Once again, this is Saints Row, the new one. Now this was just recently given away by Epic during their Christmas period, you know, the giveaways they give every day. This was, I think, the one on the 25th, maybe. So again, this game did not have a good reception when it launched last year. And yeah, it kind of did not do well at all. Was it last year? I think it came out on Epic first and then on Steam. Anyway, it did not do well. That's the point. Like everybody was criticizing it, it wasn't optimized well. And on Steam, the reviews are about 61%, so it's in the mixed category. And they have given it away via Epic. And I got a new graphics card late last, 2022, and I got a key for this game from them as well, unfortunately. So I've had this game twice, so I have no interest in getting this again with this bundle. But if you were curious and you did not want to spend much on it, this might be the best option to get it. So so far this is on a sale, already down to less than $10. So it's $9.89 on sale on Steam for the standard version, which is the one you are getting. There's also a gold edition, which is a few dollars more, but you are getting the standard version as part of this bundle. Next, we have some interesting indie games. So basically what Humble does is they have 2 or 3 big games in the Humble choice, some sort of big hitters, let's say mainstream games, popular games that everyone would play, and then they mix it up with some interesting indie games and other genre of games that would appeal to only a certain group of people, but they are interesting nonetheless. So the first one here is Citizen Sleeper. And I heard great things about this game when it came out. This is basically a cyberpunk RPG in like the sort of tabletop style, and it sounds interesting, and I'll just read the description here on Steam for you. So, role-playing in the ruins of interplanetary capitalism. Live the life of an escaped worker washed up on a lawless station at the edge of an interstellar society. Inspired by the flexibility and freedom of TTRPGs, tabletop, explore the station, choose your friends, escape your past, and change your future. So yeah, it all sounds interesting. This is the sort of game that I would give a try if I got it cheap or as part of a bundle like this. So this is a $20 game. It's not an expensive game. It's not seen a huge sale, so its lowest this has gone so far is 30%, which would be $14. So again, more than the price of the entire bundle here. Now next, this one is called Black Skylands, and this looks very beautiful to me. My kind of game. I'm probably going to get this at some point, even if I don't get this bundle. So this is, you become a captain of an airship in this pixel art style open world, and you fight these creatures and stuff like that. It just looks very good. It's a tiny build game. I like their games, and this is another nice looking game. Very positive reviews on Steam, 80%. And this is once again another $20 game. So far it has seen a 40% sale, so bringing it down to about $12. So once again, price of the entire bundle versus one game, I think this is a good pickup. Then we have Soulstice. So another game that I see frequently in bundles and deals here. Also not an old game, came out late 2022. This is Soulstice. So this Soulstice is a spectacle fighter hack and slash. And I think I mentioned it in one of my sales videos just last week or something. But yeah, another interesting new game, very positive reviews, almost 75% positive rating, and unique combat system. This is also not a very expensive game. Regional pricing isn't too bad on this one. This is $40 on Steam. Here in India, it's only $900. So lowest this has gone is 55%. So still just under $20 for this one on Steam. I think it's about $18. So yeah, again, worth it if you pick up the bundle. Next, we have another good looking game. This is a 2D Metroidvania side-scroller style with the sort of anime look, I guess. And this is called Afterimage. And this is, again, not an expensive game, has a good regional pricing as well. $25 game, and it has seen a 45% sale. So still more than $12, which is the price of the bundle. Again, it looks very good and is surprisingly detailed, a lot of sort of weapons, and you can change your outfits and stuff like that. So yeah, very nice looking game. And then finally, we have Destroyer, the U-Boat Hunter. So naval combat simulation style game, World War II. Not really my kind of game. It's a very recent game, came out in December. It's in early access, by the way, December of 23. So yeah, looks very good. Mostly positive reviews, 74% exactly, according to Steam DB. Price is $30. So far, we have seen a sale of 34%, which is about like a 10% discount, so sorry, $10 discount, so it will be about 20ish. In India it is 1500. So again, if you like this style of game, it looks like a decent one. So yeah, so these are the 8 games. Now I'll quickly go over whether I would consider this one for myself, whether you should consider it. And yeah, so basically we have Realms of Ruin, my kind of game, but not my kind of price on Steam. $75 for this. I'm not paying anywhere near that. So yeah, for me, something like this under 10 is okay. I can consider it. If it turns out to be bad, at least it won't be too regretful for me. Nioh 2, again, I've heard a lot of hype, so I would like to have it in my library at some point, but again, the resale price has gone up too much on Steam, so this might be one of the best ways to pick it up. So it's I wouldn't mind having, but I'm not desperate to get it. Saints Row I already have, so I have no interest. This is like an extra game for me. Next we have Citizen Sleeper, another game that I would like to have if it's part of a bundle like this. On its own, I don't know if I would go out and buy it. Black Skylands, I would definitely like to get this game. If I don't get the bundle, then I'll just pick it up on Steam when I see a sale next time. Soulstice, another game that I would like to have. Afterimage, again, another game I don't mind having. And then U-Boat Destroyer, not my kind of game. So for me personally, Realms of Ruin, Citizen Sleeper, Black Skylands, Soulstice, Afterimage. These are the games I would be okay with having, but none of these are strong enough for me to just say, okay, I want this bundle, I really want it. Now, this is $12, 8 games, fantastic value. It's a maybe for me. We still have until the end of the month to decide to get this or not. If they offer a coupon, like sometimes what Humble does is they give you a small coupon, like $4 off. If they do that, I'll get this one. If not, it's a maybe. I may get it, I may not. Will depend. The spring sale is coming up very soon. So if I find, let's say, Black Skylands, for example, that was like the one game that I really want from this one. If I see a good sale on this, I may just pick it up and call it a day. Realms of Ruin, I know it won't be easy to get hold of that easily. On Steam, it'll take a long time before the ultimate version comes down to under 10. So from a value point of view, this is the game that I should be getting for the bundle for. So yeah, I'll see. Again, it's a maybe. So again, 8 games here. See how many of these you like. I've mentioned the prices on Steam, and if it's worth it for you, then go for it. I would say at least 2 or 3 games in the 12 in the 8 should be something that you really want. Otherwise, pause the bundle, skip this month, and we'll see each other in the next one. Hopefully that was useful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.